Okay, I'm going to make this other video. So the previous video I did the basic setup in Unity. Today I need to set up all the sprites. So basically I've created this green background. Basically it's based on the dimensions of one of my drawings. All the drawings are all the same size, so I'm just gonna go ahead and delete the drawing because I don't need that as a background. I just need this green. And the reason I'm using green is when I cut out all the drawings, I want to be able to see if there's any parts that haven't been erased. So first of all, I'm using GIMP, which is a free software. It's basically just like Photoshop, but it's free. So this is what I use. So before I begin, I'm going to create some folders. So I'm going to create a folder for my okay, the idle. Look, run, and jump. This is fall. Oops. So jumping's the animation on the way up, and falling is either falling off a ledge or falling from a jump on the downwards direction. So for the jump and fall, I've only got one drawing each, and all these other ones I got 8 drawings. So I'll start off with the idle. So I'm going to go open up all my idle. Okay. So I'm going to go copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Whoops. Okay, whenever I paste, I don't know why it didn't do it for my first one, but for the subsequent ones, it says floating selection. So when you get one of these, you've got to go right click and to new layer. That makes it a normal thing, like a normal layer. So this is the one. This is the main file that I'm working with at the top left, and these are all the drawings. So I'm going to go up here. I've got to move all these into the folder. I'll double check something. Where? Where? This is probably not the most efficient way to do it, especially if you have a lot more animations than me. But I don't have that many, so and I also don't know a faster way to do it, so this is what I'm going to do for now. I don't need these anymore, so I'm going to close all of them. And I'm going to go and open all the walk animations. Open. This. I tried clicking on the walk folder, but if I paste it there, it doesn't go inside the folder. Oh well. Okay, it's good. Okay. I need to open up the run animations. Drag that into the folder. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Didn't take as long as I thought it would, but and I've only have to do the fall and the jump. So jump. And then fall. Okay. Looks good. I'm going to quickly save this so I don't lose it. Main character sprites. So the first thing that I should do is I'm going to turn down the opacity for a second, because turn the opacity of this one. That way I can see, because I want to crop this. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to close all these, turn all these off. Oops, what did I do? I need to make sure that this wand tool works. So I have the fuzzy. I don't want the select by color. There's a select by color. I need to hold it down and press fuzzy select. I have it set to 37. What if I set it to 100? Because 37, I selected it. It didn't grab all like the little specks. Let's see what that looks like. I'm going to delete everything. Oh, I think I need to do first is I need to I'm going to select none. I'm going to unselect that. I need to go through all this and right click, add alpha. So none of these have alpha. Add alpha. These ones do have alpha. Why is that? Okay, so it's just that one. Try this again. So I set it to 100. If I delete it, oh yeah, I've got all kinds of nastiness happening all around it. None. Grab my eraser tool. Make it bump up the hardness because I don't want any. This is going to be pretty tedious, but it's got to be done. Okay. Let's see, jump, same thing. See if I can make it easier for myself. What if I bump it all the way up to 255? That selects the entire thing. Really makes no difference. I guess this is the only way I can do it. So use a big eraser for most of it. Bump it down and get all these little pieces here. Get rid of this line here. Actually, I need to go here. There's this. Actually, I'd better, I'm going to crop it now because I need to know where this line is. So, the reason why I'm showing all these 3 animations is I'm trying to, drawings are pretty extreme, so I want to get the extreme poses. Make sure they all fit. So I have no idea what the size of this is. So I'm just going to have to wait and see what the result is. Get a little bit higher. These ones look pretty good. Yeah, I don't think I could probably crop it more. I don't think it's going to go above that line. So I'm going to what the heck just happened there? Put this back down to 50. Whoops. Why is it doing that? We'll come back to that one. That basically means that there's a gap somewhere. Where is that gap? Zoom in. Could it be this? Maybe if I fill this in right here. Same thing. Where's it bleeding? It's not the shoes, it's not the hands. fast. I'll come back to those. This one doesn't have an alpha. There we go. So these ones were good. Idle. Okay, that one has an idle now, or an alpha. So as you can see, like the whole point of like this green background is so you can see like all these little specks that I want to get rid of. Another problem here. That. I'm assuming the openings are here somewhere. That looks not good. That has to be it. Okay, that was perfect. Okay. So I have to do the same with the run. So this one here has an opening somewhere too. Maybe it's this. The first thing that I see. What happens if I... Perfect, okay. No, that one doesn't have alpha. Delete again, okay. That one's good. This one is the last one. Ah, right here. I see it. So I'm just using this paint tool, and basically if I just say click anywhere, it makes a dot, but if I press shift and make another, if I drag the mouse, then it creates like this line, and it creates like a nice line for me. Or if I don't use shift, I can just like do a freestyle, but I don't need that. So I'm hoping that was it. And it was. Okay. Perfect. So all I need to do now I'm also thinking, I need to crop this a bit more. The center of I think this is if I go to the idle. Yeah, I really don't know. It's not exactly the center. Yeah, I can crop that a bit more actually. Ah, okay. I'll turn on that run again. Crop it just outside that back foot. I hope that works. That's a bit better. So I want that idle to be like not perfectly, but a little bit more center with this box. Okay. Now that's done. I need to okay, I think these ones were cleaned up. So I need to go into run, clean these up one by one. Oh, I know. Okay. So for the eraser tool, I think I can use the shift. Yep. Which is good. So this line definitely needs to go. And I'm just going to focus on getting the major black specks. And get rid of this line. I need to make this bigger. I just realized that this is colliding with this bit. So I'm gonna, okay, I'm gonna do this all over again. Can't have that. I think I'm not going to be a perfectionist and get rid of like every little bit of dirt. I'm going to just get like the really noticeable ones, the really dark ones, as well as this line at the bottom. Oops. I got a little bit of dirt here, but I don't know, I kind of like that, the sketchiness, so I'll just leave it. Okay, so this is the walk. Now I've only got to do the idle. So I'm almost there. Why is it not letting me? Ah, I know why. There we go. Getting there. Okay. Oh, there's a bit of okay. So we're all done with that. And now that all that's cleaned up, I can turn off this green background. So as you can see, it's all alpha here. So all I gotta do is save all these out. So I guess I'm going to save the whole file first. And I'm going to export as, make sure I have the right folder. Yep, animation sprites. I'm going to call it I'm going to cancel this recipe. Export as main character underscore idle 01 dot png. So you have to make sure it's PNG. Oh, I got the wrong. Try this again. Main character idle 01. Export. Export. File export as to export. File export as. Oops. Okay, so that's all of the idle. So I can shut that off. Go to walk. Okay, file export as walk. So 1, 2, yeah, so if anybody knows a more efficient way to do this, please let me know. This is extremely tedious, but I'm just glad that I only have 26 images. Otherwise, I'd be here for a very, very long time. Okay, walking's done. Do running. Okay. So this is jump. Export as full. Okay, so if I go into my folders now, main character. So here are the original drawings. If I go into sprites, these are all cropped and they all have alphas. Okay, so that's basically it for this video. I just wanted to show you how to create the PNG images from drawings. In the next video, we get to find out how all this looks. And I have no idea what to expect because, like I said, this is my first time doing 2D for Unity. In fact, for any engine, I've never tried any 2D before. So yeah, that's the next video. So hopefully you got something out of this one, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Okay, thanks. Bye.